Welcome to Jackal DIY and Tech. In today's video, I'll go over some tech deals and DIY deals that you can get in the big spring sale on Amazon from March 20th to 25th. Now you'll have a lot of deals, as you can see, but I will focus mainly on the computer and accessories, electronics, and home DIY, and maybe some appliances. So if I miss a deal, you'll still be able to find it, and I will leave all of the links in the description. I'll first go over the DIY deals. This is one that I found interesting. You can make threads, internal and external, for both the metric and the, what's the correct term, SAE standard. So you have the metric and the SAE standard. The right one is the SAE and the left one is the metric. So this is something that I also consider buying, because I do find myself, when I'm making DIY, that I would need to make some screw holes and put threads in them. The next deal is a beginner electronics deal. You get every component you may need, even motors, as you can see, and PCBs, and this is a starter kit for Arduino. So you can basically make any beginner project with this set. The next tool that you'll need is a drill. DeWalt is a good company. Now this one doesn't come with anything extra, but if you do need something extra, you can get a bit more expensive deal. And it also comes with a battery, so it's quite handy. Next up is this one. This one is the basic one. If you don't have a drill, so you can skip the DeWalt one. This one provides everything that you'll most likely need. It comes with screws, pliers, drill bits for making holes in wood, small screws, X-Acto knife, tape measure, hammer, wrench, and also a drilling device. This is the big pack. You can get a smaller pack that is a bit less, but comes with other bits. So it does come with the drill, but this one is mainly for screwing, not drilling holes. And lastly, in the DIY section, we have the hearing aid protection. I advise you use it, especially if you use a lot of loud appliances, and that could also be a vacuum cleaner. And now let's move to the tech section. This will include everything from making videos, and then also being creative on the PC. So the first thing, you'll maybe want to use a tripod. This one is heavy duty, so it can support every kind of camera, even big movie cameras like this one, and it can support up to, let's see, 13 pounds, so 6 kilos. So you can put a camera up to 6 kilos, it lifts quite high, so 73 inches, this is I think about 150 centimeters at maximum height, so you'll be able to reach, well, pretty much anything that you want. And what do you put on a tripod? Well, you'll need a camera. I found the Panasonic Lumix G100. I used the older model G85, and that one's good, and I bet this one is even better. So you can change the lenses. This is a micro four thirds system, and it comes with the same lens that I have, and this is really compact. So it is also not heavy, and this one can flip the screen around. So if you're shooting something yourself, you can see what you're actually shooting. You also have a port for the microphone, as you can see. So you can use external microphone by putting it onto the hot shoe on the top. So for $600 new, I think this is a good deal. And also the lens comes with image stabilization. As you can see, OIS, this is image stabilization. Now $600 may not be a lot, but for some it is. So if you're just starting out, this camera might actually be what you want. Now you can't change the lenses on this one. Now the only thing that this camera doesn't have is the flippable screen. It does have the screen and it's also touch, but you can't flip it. So that's the only downside. But on a positive note, it also has a clean HDMI output. which means that you can actually use this camera as a webcam. So if you want to connect it to the PC and have the output without any of these icons, as you can see, you can do that via the HDMI. So let's see what we have. On the back, we have everything that we need. We have digital zoom, 16x, and another thing that you can also do with this camera, if the battery is inside the camera and you connect it via the cable to the PC, you can also charge the battery via the PC, which is nice. So this is a great entry camera, especially for the price. Now we'll take a look at some PCs. We have a laptop, 16-inch, full HD display, 16 GB of memory, 512 GB of SSD, and the CPU is Intel N95, which is what most cheap PCs use. So 4 cores, 4 threads, this should be enough. Windows 11, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. The webcam is a little bit on the low side, but you do get 3 USB 3.2s and a USB-C. And also, for the screen it says it's an IPS, so the colors should be nice. Now this is what you can get on the low side. On the high side you can get something like this, Asus ROG Strix G17 2023 gaming laptop, 17-inch, 240Hz monitor, a GeForce RTX 3070. You can go with cheaper options, though if you want gaming laptop, I wouldn't consider going with anything less than an RTX 3070. You get Ryzen 9 7945HX, so pretty much top of the line, 16 GB of DDR5 memory, 1 TB of SSD, Wi-Fi 6E and Windows 11. And the last laptop that we'll check is a business-oriented one, an Ideapad 5i. 15-inch, full HD IPS display, Koorui i7 1165 G7, 8 GB of memory, and 512 GB SSD. Backlit keyboard, fingerprint reader, webcam, and also a card reader. So basically everything that you would need for a business laptop, just don't expect to do a lot of big spreadsheets. Next we have a Fosi audio amplifier. You will need an amplifier like this one if you have passive speakers. So you get an on-off switch, Bluetooth, bass, treble and volume. Let's see what we have on the back. So you have the line in, you also have line in, so you can connect an audio source to this. So you can maybe connect the PC, go to the right and left channel, and then you would connect the right and left output channels to the passive speakers. Now what's good about this amplifier, besides the price, is that it uses the TPA3116 chip, which is the best that you can get at this price point. Now I'll have two mini PCs. The first one is Beelink mini PC, Ryzen 7 5800H, 8 core 16 thread, 16 GB of memory, 500 GB of SSD M.2, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, and it comes with HDMI, DisplayPort and Type-C. And it can support up to 3 screen displays. And you can also expand the storage to up to 2 TB, and the memory can be expanded up to 64 GB. You can also get cheaper versions of this mini PC, but honestly I would just take this one, the more expensive one, because it doesn't cost as much, but it gives you a lot better performance. On a bit more high-end side, and also RGB looks, if this is what you want, you have an Intel mini PC, a gaming PC, Core i7 12650H, 32 GB of memory, 500 GB of M.2 NVMe SSD, 4K, triple display, Type-C, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, so a lot better version of the one that we just took a look at. And you can also apply a $100 discount, so basically $399 The processor, as you can see, is 10 core 16 threads, and this one is 8 core and 16 threads. Now if you want a desktop PC, this is a case Y6. It's on sale, $99. It has everything that you need. It is very big. It comes with 5 fans, so the fans on the side and the fans on the bottom, but you'll need something on the top, and that something can be this one, Corsair Hydro X series. In this case, all of the big holes that you can see that have threads in them, those are the inlets and outlets. Well, they can be an inlet and outlet. If you have a dual monitor setup, something like this may be what you want. It has 2 mounts. This one goes through the table and this one goes around it. On the bottom you can see this clip. This is for cable management, and the cables also go underneath this side, so the cable management is covered. And then you also have the monitor VISA mount, and this can also go left to right, up and down, and then you can also adjust the arms. So each arm can support 13 to 30 inch screens up to 20 or 9 kilos, and it supports 75 and 100 mm VISA mounts. And then also, as you can see, you can tilt it, you can swivel it, and you can have a 360-degree rotation. Now for the monitors that you'll be able to use, so the Asus Pro Display PA278QV is a 27-inch 2K monitor that comes with 100% sRGB. It's IPS. As for the connection, we have DisplayPort, HDMI, DVI-D and mini DisplayPort. So this is an exceptional monitor, and you also don't need any speakers or anything special for the microphones, as you do have an audio in and an earphone jack. So you can connect the microphone and headphones to this monitor. The next monitor on the list is a gaming one. This one is Koorui, 27-inch, also 100% sRGB, 2K, so basically the same one as the ProArt, but this one has 170 Hz. We have DisplayPort and 2 HDMI ports, but instead of IPS panel, this one is VA. So if gaming is what you do, I would buy this monitor because you do want a higher refresh rate. And then also, if you want to build a PC, an AMD Ryzen 5 460G, G stands for integrated graphics card, so you don't need to buy a discrete one, and if you do, I actually suggest to buy a used one because you'll get a lot better deal that way. New ones just cost way too much. Now you also have some SSDs. This is also for the mini PCs that I've showed you previously, so you can use the Samsung 990 EVO 1TB or 2TB. When it comes to the price, 2TB, I think you'll want to use the bigger one, so 2TB version. As you can see, this is PCIe Gen 4 X4, so it uses 4 lanes up to 5000 MB per second speed, so it's very fast. So you have read speed and this is write speed. Now if you want to go into digital space, you will need a graphics drawing tablet, like this one, HUION Inspiroy H1060P. You also have a discount that you can apply, a coupon, so instead of 60, this will be 45. So you have 25 cm times 16 cm of drawing space. This is quite a lot. And then you also have some buttons on the top from 1 to 16, and you also have buttons on the side. So this tablet works on Windows 7 and up, macOS 10 and up, and Android 6 and up. And as for the software that you can use, Photoshop, Illustrator, Clip Studio, Sai, GIMP, Painter, Krita, and Medibang. So basically any software that you use, and if it's not on the list, it's probably also supported. This one also comes with 8000 points pressure sensitive battery free stylus and 12 customized hotkeys. And you can also save on the palm rejection glove if you buy this device, and the glove lets you draw easier as it doesn't make your hand stick to the surface. Now for the microphones and some quality, you will want something like SHURE MV7X XLR. Now you can just connect this one to the PC. You'll need some audio interface because it uses an XLR connection. But if the budget is a bit tight and you want a USB connection, I would use something like this. This is what I currently have. So Samson Q2U USB UR XLR microphone. As you can see, it has an XLR connection. It also has a headphone output, so you can listen to what you say. And this is a USB output. So this is what you can connect directly to the PC. This is an excellent microphone for the price, but at the moment I'm not speaking on this microphone. It's connected to a different PC. Now in the deals, when it comes to computer and accessories and electronics, I didn't find any deal on an audio interface. So this is what an audio interface looks like. Let's see if we have any discounts on known brands. So usually people use the Focusrite Scarlett. It's a bit on the expensive side, but it is good quality. So if this is out of your budget, so the one that you can buy on the cheap and from a known brand is this one, Behringer U-Phoria UM2. This is for a single microphone and you can also use an instrument. And this is for a headphones output. This provides also phantom power. That is probably on the back. So let's take a look. So this is the button for the phantom power. If you use a microphone with phantom power, you will have to turn this on. Otherwise, you will disable this. Now this is the cheapest audio interface that you can get from a known brand. The one that I have is similar to this one, but this one is UMC 202. The one that I have is 204. That's it for the DIY and tech deals that are coming on the big spring sale on Amazon from March 20th to 25th. And if you want to see more DIY and tech deals in the future, let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know if you have any specific device in mind that I should cover. I do hope you find some good deals, if not on Amazon, somewhere else, and we'll do something else in the next video.